Today's topic is go back to your own country. Fucking hell. Had a bit of an incident Saturday in Gold Coast, Australia, in a place called Burleigh Heads, where a girl jumped in front of me in the queue. I asked her what the hell she's doing. Anyway, she ended up shoving me in the face, told me what the fuck I'm gonna do about it, cunt. Also said, go back to Lebanon, you cunt. She also said, go back to your country. Not only was she verbally abusing me, being racist, she also shoved me in the face, which is very fucking annoying because she wasn't stopping. She knew I wouldn't hit her, I wouldn't touch her, so she kept going, which is really fucking frustrating. The reason I'm making this vlog is I want people to be a little bit more aware. I don't usually speak about this stuff because when this stuff happens, I take action there and then. You know, when the Black Lives Matter movement was happening, I was actually getting very frustrated that more people were posting about it on Instagram than actually taking action when they see any sort of racism or anyone that gets treated unfairly. That's when I think it matters the most. That's when I take action the most. And with my scenario, I did take action. The crazy thing is, when I did take action on this, the security in the place, on purpose, I went and found a Lebanese security guard and he asked me to let it go. He asked me to let it go. I was like, bro, you're Lebanese, cuz. How are you taking this? This is crazy. Told the manager there. They said they deal with this stuff every week. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean you deal with this stuff every week? This isn't right. And this video is to tell people you shouldn't be silent. And I feel like this creates such a problem in society, within communities, when you're not speaking or not having difficult conversations. People avoid these difficult conversations, and avoiding these difficult conversations doesn't allow people to grow in a community. It doesn't allow people to learn and understand and see and acknowledge different cultures, different people, whether they're from a different country, whether their religion is different, whether they're gay, straight, whatever the fuck they are. We need to show acknowledgement to every sort of person. And having conversations and speaking about this sort of stuff is how you actually grow. Some of you guys that are watching this, you will know I'm like this when it comes to fitness fads. I call out people in the fitness industry that treat people unfairly, that mislead people, and don't actually give them the solution or value. I do this with fitness, and I do the same with everything else. I'm in a position where I can influence people and make people more aware. I can brush it off, it's not a problem. I definitely do not lose sleep over this. But some people can get really affected by this, and we shouldn't allow people to think that it's okay to get away with this, which is why I'm making this video. I personally feel responsible and I'd feel like a coward if I didn't speak about this. My favorite thing in planet Earth is people. I love people. I like having conversations. I learn from people. And the reason I learn from people is that I ask questions. Where are you from? People give me an opinion and try to understand why they think a certain way. There is no one way with any topic, any subject, hence why it's important to acknowledge everyone's opinion. This is how I keep open-minded. And I stay open-minded because I don't fear of asking questions. I have those difficult conversations with people that are from anywhere in the world, especially in cities that are very multicultural. If you are living in a city like this, you have to be open-minded. And usually the people that live in cities like that have a better understanding of different cultures. And that's great. That's what we want. That's what you need. My actual background is I'm Kurdish. I'm Kurdish with a Turkish and British passport. My parents left Turkey in the late 80s when shit was going down in Turkey with the Kurds, with left wing, with right wing. Basically in a country where your political view actually makes a difference in your lifestyle and it actually makes a big impact on you and your family. So my parents left. They left for London. I've experienced racism through their eyes as well as my own. But what annoys me more than anything is not the person that is racist. It's the people that make comments like, rise above it, Diran. You're bigger than that, Diran. Fuck that shit. If we do not have these conversations, if we don't call out people, it will make them think it's okay. Listen, I've heard people casually drop the N-word and I'm like, bruv, don't say that. They're like, no, it doesn't matter, I don't mean it like that. It's not about that, it's not about you. It's about the people around you thinking it's okay to say that, because we all have the power to influence people. And although some things we may say not affect us, it can potentially upset other people, and it's not right. When people make comments like rise above it, it's because you've never experienced it. You're also probably scared to speak your opinion. Don't be scared. You should speak your opinion and stand up for what is right. I will not rise above it. I'm just trying to imagine a male turning around and making a comment like that to a female and shoving a female in her face. Just imagine if a male shoved a female in the face and made a racist comment in a bar or in a nightclub. It's not acceptable. No one would say you rise above it. People would be kicking off, and it should be exactly the same for any person. It doesn't matter if I'm big, strong, a male, or someone that doesn't get affected by racism. The point of this conversation is that people shouldn't be allowed to say stupid things like that. If that was London, yeah? Good night. I wouldn't have even had to do nothing. There would have been a girl around me that would have her ass. And this is another thing. When I experienced what I experienced, people around me just like turned away. And it was mad. I looked around and I was like, this is unbelievable. Am I the only one that is going, this bitch is crazy? How are you people ignoring this? You shouldn't ignore this sort of behavior. You should tackle it head on. Whether they're drunk, whether they're not, I do not care. That sounds like a you problem. And this is why I made this video. Take it however you like. But just understand that whether it's racism, whether it's people being treated unfairly, it's not nice. And if you say things like rise above it and all that shit, you need to do your best to try and put yourself in their situation and know how they feel. Don't be scared to have confrontation. Don't be scared to have these discussions. If we don't have these discussions, we won't grow as people, as community. Comment below and let me know what you think. If you struggle to have these conversations, and maybe you even have the fear of asking cultural questions because you've never spoken to someone from a different culture, and that's okay, but take action. Don't be scared, young lady. Don't be scared, young man. Subscribe to the channel and share this video. We've got more vlogs coming. Fitness, lifestyle, mental health, the lot. Peace and love.